What's up, everybody? This is Leslie from AlmondClear, and I'm going to share with you my story of dealing with butt acne. It's obviously an embarrassing story that for a long time I didn't share with anybody, but I'm going to tell you about it now so that hopefully you can learn from my experience and get your own skin cleared up. So from the time that I was about 12 years old, I started developing these red bumps on my butt, and I didn't know what they were. I didn't know what was causing them. I just knew that I hated them. And around age 15 or 16, I got up the courage to talk to my parents about the problem and ask them to see a dermatologist. So that started a series of me going to 3 or 4 different dermatologists who all had different explanations of what was going on with my skin. They didn't really know. They gave me like some topical acne products, multiple rounds of antibiotics, and finally one dermatologist prescribed Accutane, and I ended up taking 2 full rounds of Accutane to try to get rid of the problem. None of that worked. And it sucked. Through most of my teens and 20s, I just had to live with the problem. It was really embarrassing. I tried to hide it from everyone, and it definitely got in the way of my intimate relationships and just made me feel restricted and not so good about myself. So luckily I had lots of other things going on in my life and positive things, and I moved on and sort of over time got used to dealing with the problem. I got married, had kids, but it was still there and it still bothered me. And so in my mid-30s, I decided I'll try one more time to see if I can get this problem cleared up. So I went to an esthetician, and I really wasn't hopeful at all because I'd tried so many different things. Nothing ever worked. A lot of things made the problem worse. But I thought, I'll give it a shot. What do I have to lose? So I went to an esthetician, and she recommended that I try mandelic acid, which it turns out is derived from bitter almonds. Mandel means means almond in German, and that's so it's called mandelic acid, almond acid. Anyways, I tried this product, and I didn't let myself get my hopes up at all because I had been burned so many times before. But amazingly, it started to work pretty quickly for me, and I was shocked. But I still didn't want to assume that it would keep working. But a few weeks later, my family went to Mexico for spring break, and my skin was completely clear. For the first time in years, I didn't have to worry about wearing some kind of shorts or granny swimsuit bottoms to the beach because I could show my skin. And I started to be able to change openly in the locker rooms instead of changing in the bathroom stalls. Instead of cringing when my husband touched my skin, I didn't have to worry about it. And there was just lots of little things like that. And I realized, wow, this problem had really been holding me back in a lot of ways that I hadn't really thought about. And now that I had clear skin, it became obvious to me that I wanted to share the liberating experience of getting clear skin with as many people as possible. So long story short, I ended up quitting my job as a teacher. I'd been a middle school teacher for 10 years. And I started a line of skincare products called AlmondClear that is made with mandelic acid. So I made sure that my products are specially formulated for the thick skin of the body. So they're a little stronger than the products that you'd buy on your face, and they don't have any harmful additives, sulfates, parabens, dyes. They're free of all that stuff. And we've had so many customers who are so thankful because their skin is finally clear and they don't have to ever go to a embarrassing dermatology visit again and have somebody prod at their skin and tell them things that aren't going to work. So, no skin product works for everyone, but if you are suffering from butt acne or folliculitis, red bumps on your butt, then Mandelic Acid, AlmondClear products could really be worth a try. So that's what I would suggest to you. And thanks for listening to my story.